Hi my friends, well guess what? I'm back. This is my first video since moving into the city, and you can see looking out our French doors there is where a Bloomington market. It's where they come in every year this weekend. This is Mother's Day weekend, and they sell plants and all kinds of stuff in part of the market, but then the rest of it is just beautiful plants and bushes and just gorgeous. So I wish you were here. We went walking this morning, and so I wanted to come back and get a video done because I haven't shared with you guys in a bit, and so it was time. And today we're talking, and so yeah, we're blooming, right? One of the things I wanted to share is how to make your wigs look better. So of course, you know, just like a flower, we're going to take care of it and water it and fertilize it. Well, today we're going to take care of our wig, and some of the things that we do that happen, like what about the part line? What about the hairline when it gets makeup on it, and how do we keep that wig on? Now, I've never had a wig fall off my head ever, with or without these, but if you want that really secure fit, or maybe your head's a little bit more petite and you want to really get a good grip on it, these also take up a little bit more room inside your cap. So measure, right? Always measure, make sure your cap is going to fit, you got the right size, first thing you want to do. And then grab you one of these. Now this one today, I'm going to show you several things about our part lines, but this is my first tip, is how to get it to stay on your head. And so let's just I'm going to take it off and show you why it's so great. One of the things that I like is, see how you have this lace here in the front? So instead of having this thick velvet all the way up front, that can kind of make the hairline a little bit, make it lift up a little bit on the front. So if you can rub back on and the velvet this way it's smooth, this way it's rough. That roughness is what makes the wig grab hold and it not slip back. So let me show you another. She put on the inside silicone. And what does silicone do? It grips, it grabs. So that's one of the things that's going to make sure that it stays and doesn't slide back on your head. So remember, this rough part faces forward. So, and the silicone goes down, and then it velcros. So you just wrap that around. But I really like this one because it goes way over here, where a lot of our wigs will have a lace front, so that's going to make sure that this lace on your wig stays down nicely. So I really like this one. Others that you can find, this is just one that I got, and it was a solid. There's no lace for part or in the front. And then this is, I kind of like, these are fun too. Similar that they have the lace, but this one was double thick, and I like it when it's this single thickness. Everything lays down, the wig hairline on your wig lays down nicer. But it's a 3/4 one, so there's times that I like that there's not bulk back here on a shorter wig. Now this is one I don't like. I tried it, it's this silicone band, and I stretched it trying to make it not fit on my head so tight, and I have a petite average head. But this hurt by the end of the, just not even by the end of the day. Within an hour or two, this hurt. So this was I'm not a fan of, but this one has all the bells and whistles, can't go wrong, link below. This is a great one. Okay, and of course you have them with full cap. See that full cap? But it does have the lace in the front and lace down the middle. Now this one is nice if you have a lot of hair and you need to twist it up and put it up inside. I think this is really nice for that. So those are wig grips. Now let's go towards the part line. And a part line, and the wig I'm going to be showing you today is straight up with a twist, shaded biscuit. Look at that color. That is just gorgeous, a shaded biscuit, and you'll see it looks so pretty on. I love the fibers and the movement. This is Raquel Welch, and this is heat friendly, so you can put curl in this. But today we're really kind of going over the part line. Now I put it in the middle. This one has the mono top, See that mono top hand tied? And it's going to lay down nicely. It's going to move naturally when it has that. But for me, for instance, I have white hair, so when I put this on, instead of seeing a nice, if I put my finger under there, then you see different changes of color. You see white, and then you might see the wig grip, or just changes colors, and I don't want that. So one of the things that I like to do is put this silicone tape. Again, I'll leave a link below, but it's scar tape, silicone scar tape, and it's skin color. And so what's nice about that is you just cut off the size that you need. Let's just say I'll cut off about this much, just enough of the part. You can cut it in half. It's reusable. So just peel it off. And then what you want to do is on the inside of your cap is just lay it down up there by the part and go right where your part is going to be. If it's left, right, center. And what you're going to have is you're not going to have to worry about foundation on it. Look at that. Look at that part line now. Do you see that? Do you see how great that is? It looks just like scalp. Let me get up close. And that's just by putting the scar tape in there. So you're going to be able to, when you wash it, take the scar tape out. In fact, you can even clean it up and reuse it again. Okay, so this is one of the tips I wanted to show you, because this happens. You're putting your wig on, right? And the lace on the front, you put it on, and guess what? We drag it across the makeup on our forehead. And that happens. But what's going to happen is, see now how you can see? So some wigs, and you're just going to have to play around with it. Some wigs need to have makeup put up on the inside of it. Some lace, silk lace, is really, really so thin, and it just matches your skin perfectly. It's very soft. This particular hairline, isn't that a great color? Again, this is Straight Up with a Twist by Raquel Welch. So pretty, and I have it parted down the middle. So I put that scar tape on, and do you see that? You don't see white, you don't see different colors from the wig grip that I'm wearing back through the part. It just looks like scalp. So I really like using that. So what's going to happen is, I want to show you a tip. And this is one of my favorite tips. See everybody out there walk around with a market. This is a great tip, I think, for especially on the go. You've got, now what are you going to do? Take it off, wash it? No. So if you want to do a quick touch up, or I like to do this when you take your wig off, to be sure and clean the lace. It's going to stay, but it's going to stay lasting longer if you do this. So get you some cleansing water, some micellar water, and I like this type of, this is actually this type of makeup. So not just a cotton ball, but this is for makeup. It's just a bit denser, right? And see that tip on it like that? So it's thicker and harder. So what you can do is take your micellar water and get it wet, your cotton ball makeup thing right here, and you can just go back and forth like that, and see that? Start to get that makeup off that slid under there. And when you do that, it's going to then begin to blend in, because this is what everybody's always so worried about. I don't want anybody to see the lace, because that's a giveaway. So this is one way to do that. On the go, you need to get out the door fast and quick, and just like that, the lace starts to disappear, and we can get that makeup off. And you can see it here on the micellar water. Again, let's just go over it, back. See how nice this wig has those blonde highlights. It's rooted, but it's got the blonde highlights around the hairline. I think that's just so pretty. Now this wig doesn't go in a gray or silver, but it's some brunettes and blondes, and there's, if you're wanting something lighter than this, say you have silver hair and you want to just go a bit lighter, they have one that's a beautiful blonde and a cream, sweet ice cream, so pretty. So if you're looking for something lighter, they do have that. But this Shaded Biscuit, I think Shaded Biscuit is probably one of my favorite Raquel Welch colors because I love all the dimension. I love all the different colors in there. So I'll let that dry, and you see now how that begins to disappear into my forehead. So that's how to get that lace front to totally disappear. People aren't going to know that you're wearing a wig if you can pull this back like that and then you don't see that wig. So that's my tip for getting the makeup off the lace quick and on the go. And that's it for today. Thank you for coming and joining me while I could share some more wigs and tips with you. And I'll see you again in the next video. Do my darlings. Bye.